Hey, this is the fourth Monday Minute this month, and I'm going to continue this rest of this teaching on some teaching on the love filter, on how do we put our actions and our responses and everything through love. We have to think before we respond. And the word charity in your King James Version Bible, it is talking about brotherly love. It's talking about giving of yourself. And we've been going over this. And today, I want to go to the love chapter. A lot of you all know it. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 12 into 13, okay? And it talks about the gifts in 12, but then it tells us how to use our gifts, more excellent way to use our gifts into 13. And I want to go there real quick and read that. You know, it says 1 Corinthians 12, 27 through 31. It basically says, do all speak with tongues, have all the gifts of healing, do all interpret, but cover earnestly the best gifts. And yet I show you a more excellent way. That's the end of 12. I'm going to show you a more excellent way to use your gifts. Some of you even have spiritual gifts and you love your gifts more than you do your brother. That's nuts. You're supposed to love your brother more than you do your gifts. I mean, if you're willing to hurt people to hold the microphone at church, if you're willing to hurt people with your prophetic gift to make yourself feel big, as preachers, if we're willing to hurt people just to make ourselves look like something or walk in this authority, it's wrong. And I'm not telling us not to tell the truth. Truth still is in love, even though it can be very bold, it can be very forward too, because I can show you about correction that there is a rebuke. But before I go there, we're not on that right now. We're on love. And so he says, let me show you a more excellent way to use your gifts. And all of a sudden he goes into 13 and he says this. It says, though I speak with the tongues of men, that's preaching the gospel, and of angels, that's speaking in heavenly tongues, and have not charity or love for my brother, I'm become a sounding brass or tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of all prophecy and understand all mysteries and have all knowledge, and though I have all faith that I could remove mountains and have not love for my brother, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, if I'm a missionary and I'm out here doing this to gain a ministry, and it's not about my brother, I have nothing. Even if I die as a martyr and give my body to be burned, if I'm not doing it for my brother, it's all wrong. It profiteth me nothing. Verse 4. Charity suffereth long. You want to write these down. You ready? Get your pen. Hurry. It suffers long. You know what that means? It patiently endures sufferings. You all think you're never going to suffer with your brothers and sisters? It's an opportunity for you to show love. Some people are going to get on your nerves. They're going to. But you've got to love. So it suffers long. Charity is kind. That means it shows oneself useful. How in the world can you be watching someone work at church and you're standing there blabbing your mouth off, but you can't help them clean the floor or take out the trash? Or you go to someone's house and you blab, 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 or someone's cooking dinner and you're not peeling a potato? You're going to have to be kind. You're going to show yourself useful. That's what that means, okay? Let's break down. It's not puffed up. That means it does not increase the natural man. Okay? Let's go to the next one. It does not behave itself unseemly. That means it doesn't just act ugly. You're not just to act ugly, okay? It seeketh not her own. It means love doesn't seek its own way. Well, you say, fine, that's right. You can't seek your own way. You got to seek my way. Not your way either, baby. God's way. We're seeking God's way. Not your way, not my way. God's way. God's way. Love is not easily provoked. That means it's not swift to respond to anger. You can anger God. You can anger someone. But love goes a long time before it gets angry. Okay? Watch. Love thinks no evil. My goodness. That means it thinks no harm, no injury. Doesn't think how it's going to get someone back. It's not sitting around thinking evil thoughts. It doesn't have a record of wrong. That means has a little checklist of everything everybody's done wrong to it. That's not love, okay? It rejoices not in iniquity. That means it doesn't cheer on and give Godspeed to someone's character flaws. Love does not laugh when somebody else is acting crazy. Love does not use somebody else's character flaws like gossip. If you know someone's a gossiper, you don't just spread junk to that person. That's not love. Okay? It goes, but love rejoices in the truth. It bears all things. That means it covers in silent anticipations. It's waiting for God to manifest. It believes all things. That means it puts trust in and hope in other people. It hopes all things. It expects good from other people. It endures all things. It means it remains in support and behind. If your brother is repenting and your brother has sinned, you need to remain in support and behind that person. Congregations that have kicked pastors out that fell, you should have been holding their hand if they repented of sin. But no, you judge. That's fine. It will be coming back to you. I would rather function in love. Love somebody through a storm. Love somebody through a hurt. Charity never fails. But where there be prophecies, they'll fail. Where there be tongues, they'll cease. Where there's knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away with. A lot of people want to believe that this is Jesus Christ, but it's really love, perfect love. We're talking about charity. When perfect love comes, that which is in part will be done away. You will seek to know 100% truth and not just want part of the matter. You want all of it. Well, this is our last Monday Minute. You can get this whole powerful teaching, the love filter, for $7. Just go to ferventfire.com, hit the donate button, give $7. We'll send it to you as quick as possible. Or you can go on there, sign up as a partner, give us your information this month. We'll send it to you as a love gift from us to you, okay? If you're a regular partner, you can request it or you can send an extra $7. You can also send it to 315 South Sheridan Road, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74112. Go and be blessed. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.